I have to keep track every week of my lucks in my head.
Yep. I have to keep track of which spells I have prepared.
Downs aren't working.
So out of the loop.
I can put in that I have a total amount of an other resource, but I can't track how many I've used. As soon as I key in or use the arrows to put in a number in that space, it vanishes.
It's weird. I just redid spiritual weapon and just put it in, and I'm not gonna because it looked like on my sheet it had 2d8, so I switched it to 1d8. I think that's where it was getting screwed up.
Okay.
I don't know why that would have changed.
Yeah, I don't know why it would do that, but oh well.
Hello.
I didn't notice.
Hello.
Yeah, that was fast.
I'm actually in the kitchen. I've been kicked out of my comfy room, so I'm set up on the kitchen table at the moment because of sleep problems among other people in the family. So, all right. So
how dare they?
How dare? All right.
How very dare?
I was 1 to 2. Hang on. All right. So, what level is Valandra?
Everyone is level 5.
Everyone is level 5. So, why isn't the spiritual weapon supposed to be 2d8?
The spiritual weapon only goes up to 2d8 once you get a 4th level spell. It says it increases by 1d8 damage every 2 levels above 2nd level you cast it at.
Yeah, and he can only cast it 3.
Okay.
That's strangely worded.
It is strangely worded.
Yeah, but like it looked like on my sheet it had gone up.
It had for some reason started at 2d8 on the sheet.
When you do yours, does it ask you what level you're casting?
Yeah,
at?
that's what I was doing, and I was casting it at 3, but it was firing at.
It was starting at 2d8 at 2nd level. Some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just changed it on the sheet. So
Try,
I think
try casting it now. See if it's fixed.
Excuse me for a second.
Whoa, what is that?
What is that?
Oh no!
Oh no, the Puritans are getting him.
It's like he's just making pina coladas or something.
No, that is a Bengal.
Angry
is what that
There
is.
we go.
Angry
Wow.
It is fixed.
That is a very angry cat.
Yeah, that was 2 of my cats deciding that they were fighting over the tree that I put down.
No, that was Asher going after that.
You did.
Very angry fluffballs.
So yes, it is fixed. Good.
All right, so let's start. So let's kick off. Aside from my cats attacking things, let's start talking about cool things that people did, because I feel like people did cool things.
There were a lot
Dusk punched a thing 30 feet in the air.
That was very cool.
Dusk did punch a thing, and it didn't go amazingly well the first time, but she stuck to it.
Also, she managed to get on and direct the heart, which was pretty cool.
I agree. So, Dusk Aerial Punch Heart Combo 125.
I would like to nominate Dawn for his just point me where I need to shoot.
Yes.
And then mostly
was...
actually shooting that direction.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, I wish that was your voice all the time. Maybe just change Brainer's voice into the old man voice.
But he's like 16.
Hey, if Dusk can turn black kitty, you can turn gray kitty.
Oh, as you know, your love is full of knives.
So what's that, 125?
125.
Yep. Oof. Ouch, ouch.
Yes, the Cool Thing Award is 125 at the moment.
I would like to nominate Joey and Chloe for continuing to argue and crawl over each other as siblings as they're fighting and driving a cart.
Yes.
I mean, I for one totally.
That was pretty great.
It was pretty great.
I just found out I can drive carts, so look out, everybody.
Waverly. I need to nominate Waverly for not getting a single hit for the first time ever.
Pity experience.
Yes.
She tried so hard.
She did.
But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Aw, lyrics. Well, wait. Speaking of which, how was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
That
Jesus.
song. Oh my god.
Also, Joey and Chloe, because good lord.
You're welcome, Craig. Now make Casey do it, please, because he like wants to. Someone buy it for Casey for his birthday.
Nope. It's silver or nothing.
Joey and Talace for no, it's fine. It's not a thunderstorm. It's just roll. Oh look, it's rolling past us. It's a sudden thunderstorm, very selective. Just stay in the cot.
4 sounds of thunder in like 12 seconds. That's totally normal.
That seems normal. That does. That's
It's insanely normal.
100%.
Four sounds of thunder in 20 seconds and nothing before or after.
Except
was the
all of it's
entirety.
preceded by Talace leaping off of a cart, glowing.
Yeah, no, that wasn't attention getting at all.
No, nobody noticed. No one thought that
Not
was strange.
at all.
Casual is casual. Come on, math. Work with me here. What'd I do? Why did everything stop working?
Everyone but Valandra has got it. Did Valandra do
Can I nominate Valandra for being the most pure of heart person in our entire group?
Yeah, no, that's worth something.
And yet continuously the most horrifying to everybody else.
Like, she had the exact same number of ads as the Golden Heart.
It's true. I didn't think about that at the time, but yeah. And then killed them all with radiant damage just to prove them right.
There we go. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. You guys were so close on the Golden Heart thing. When you said Hind, you got the H sound. I'm like, wow. On the first try, you're like Hind. I'm like, no. So close.
Because that's what it really is called in
No,
actual
it's called-
mythology.
Well, yes, but that's a different one.
But aren't they like part ladies? Hinds?
Well, a Hind is technically, I think, a donkey, isn't it?
I thought it was like a deer centaur.
A hind is a female deer. A hart is a stag.
This is a male deer. Okay. Yes, thank you. Isn't there
He's a
another
good
type
boy.
of hind?
So what you're saying is I was
It could
off
also
by
be-
gender and that was
You
it.
were off by gender, yes.
Yeah.
You mistook the antlers. It was the antler that was the problem.
I don't know.
Badger, what are you doing? That. God, you're a big cat.
How big is your cat?
Hang on.
Because I got a little
Alright.
25-pounder right here.
He is not 25 pounds. He's probably 14 to 15 pounds. But he's standing on the dining room table, which he's not supposed to be right now. And sitting atop the dining room table is kind of a tall clothes basket, because I was doing laundry prior to starting the game.
He likes to be tall.
And he just stood up and just like put his paw on it and then just like leaned on it like it was like a bar. And he's like, hey. And I'm like, what? He's like, give me a drink. I'm like, you're not 21. And I'm like, what? So
I'd like to nominate Dusk for chasing off after the heart, abandoning the combat and the caravan.
Dusk for animal collection.
She's gotta catch them all. She's gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta
Yep.
catch them all.
Dusk. Pokemaster.
And don't like to do this,
Speaking
but
of
I'd also like to nominate Valandra for pretending to attack the heart in Primordial while actually protecting it.
Seconded.
Thirded.
Amazing. Wait, is Talay staying? Can't remember.
This what?
Is Talay staying with the caravan or is she going?
No, she's chasing you down.
She's after
Okay.
Me and
you.
Valandra are chasing you.
Because if Talais is coming
And Edgar.
after, then she's going to find that Harry has snuck onto the horse.
Oh, that's fine. Harry's more like, I thought you were gonna say something that was gonna upset me or something.
No,
I
no,
don't care.
no. Harry's just like, because he knows Talais likes him, so he's just gonna stick with Talais.
The one that will not kill him.
Yeah, stick with me. I also seconded you're not dying.
All right, so
He's
let's
a
see.
good boy. He's just misguided.
Just a kobold. He does kobold things. All right, so 4, 5, 6, 10, 12. Okay, 16 is a number. Jake, I can't type. I've let the kitties into the kitchen and now they are upon me.
So for 2 sessions in a row, there has been a plan agreed upon, and Talais immediately decided not to follow the plan as soon as combat started.
All right, combat experience. Everyone, please add 1,030 experience.
Nice.
That is a lot.
And I wrote damage, but you know what I meant.
Oh god.
All the damage.
We're getting close.
When do we
You've
take over?
awoken the
14.
14.
Yeah.
So some of us are getting close.
I'm getting
I'm
close.
nowhere near close.
I am about 4,000 points away ish.
Yeah,
Oh, four.
I forgot to
Roughly,
record like 6
I'm a-
sessions worth
I'm
of
a
XP.
little over. I'm a little over 3,000 away.
So we did catch everybody up to 5th level. So that was your starting point, so that shouldn't have been too much of a disparity. But there was a lot of experience gained in killing off intellectual devourers. So.
As I cry, because med school is ruining my D&D life.
You know, it's
So-
weird how real life can sometimes put a damper on your games.
It's so awful.
Speaking
What?
of, I will
I'm
be
ready
breaking
to
my
be
streak
adult.
next week.
No!
I have tickets to go see Jeff Dunham with my mom. It starts.
Ooh.
It starts right when game starts.
Oh.
I'm gonna, since I'm keeping the spreadsheet, I'm gonna post what I have for everyone's current experience, so we can double check and make sure everyone's on the same page there.
Yeah, the problem is I forgot
Yep,
to
that's
record
gonna
the 60 for like 4 sessions, so I don't know how behind I am now.
Well, I'm
Valandra, yeah. So
pretty sure mine's accurate, so you can.
Wait, did you
just
go
make
back and like double check everything?
we
Oh,
did a catch
um,
up.
He's been
I-
keeping track.
There was one point where we brought everyone up to 5th level, and then since then I've been keeping track.
Yeah, I think it was before then.
Yeah,
So
the
if it's
stuff you fell
before
behind
then
on-
it's fine, because you got up to 5th level no matter how much behind you were. And then it's just since then you've missed almost every session, so now you're behind again. But
Wait, has it really been
But-
that many sessions?
It's been a couple.
You've missed a bunch.
you missed. I guess technically you only missed 2 if we don't count the one that there were only 4 of us and not the GM.
Tavern talking.
Yeah, I only count the ones where the GM is present.
So you missed 2.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I didn't think I missed
But
that many.
but it was the only 2 between now and when everyone got up to 5th level.
Yeah.
So
So, you can't be too far behind. But on that note, you guys have successfully overcome many of the challenges that were awaiting you on the road several very dull 10 days will pass before we pick back up in character. So, that's assuming, of course, that certain party members who are running away perpendicular to the path of travel make it. So we'll figure out what happens there. But opportunities abound for interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Let's see here. What else we got?
Can we nominate people for things that happened during the week and not in this session?
I
don't think that's come up before, so.
Can we take a vote on that? Because I think that that's kind of fair, because there were some cool moments that happened that really do deserve to get something.
So here's how we'll do that one. If something cool did happen in chat, you have to bring it up either in the summary or back around in gameplay. So it has to get mentioned to get credit for it. So you can say, I remember when you just said this, or you just throw it in there during the recap. But I think that would be a fair way to do it, because that gives a lot of opportunities for cool things to happen, and you just have to mention them online.
Okay.
That's fair.
That sounds fair.
In that case, I would like to nominate Chloe for using the horse to damage the cart.
Elmer's activities were mentioned on air, absolutely.
Yep.
125 for applying the Elmer's glue in a destructive fashion.
The Elmer's anti-glue?
Anti-glue.
What's glue? Oh, no. I just like the name Elma.
Let's see, what else happened over the week?
Go into the RP chat and figure out what
Yeah.
we mentioned.
A bunch of stuff where I was way too busy to even look at Discord.
And by the way, I do that mostly to entertain myself when I'm on phone calls. So feel free to ignore it and catch up the day before. I will not do anything horrible to you guys in chat.
Did anybody nominate Valandra for trying to get a horse and just basically going, can I? And they're like, yeah, whatever.
No one has. I agree.
She should get, like, experience
to be fair,
for every time she tries to talk to somebody and they're like, just whatever, never mind.
The only person who failed upwards on intimidation.
Yeah, right.
So let's see here. There's so that one I would not say to credit, but I will say there were some intimidation rolls made in the chat, and some horrible things done to vines, which I would say.
Oh God! Yeah, I'd nominate Joey for eating the damn vine.
That got brought up.
That was amazing.
It did get brought up.
Why would you do this?
Everyone just
Dude,
looks on in
just
horror.
vegetables.
He's that sibling. Oh my God! The one that you're wondering how they're gonna live from moment to moment.
He's eaten worse things. He's strong. He's resilient. It's just a little deathy. It's fine.
It's just screaming. It's still good. It's still good. Holy shit.
Well, it stops screaming if you cook it.
He likes really rare meat, so it's really not that weird.
So
This is the only way he gets vegetables is if it's screaming while he eats.
Yeah, Chloe's not going to interrupt that for anything.
It's super manly.
About 16 hours from now, both Joey and Valandra come down with the wailing winds.
Oh God.
I don't want to be in the same cart as you guys.
Well, we're in different carts, so
Stay out of my cart.
You know where silk sheets feel really great? I'm talking about poop. It's about poop.
I'm very unhappy that I did not get an opportunity to talk directly to Chloe tonight.
Happened.
I'm very unhappy about it.
I missed it. What did you just say? Very unhappy you didn't get a chance to
talk directly to Chloe in character tonight.
Ah.
I have a feeling we both saw the patang thing on the wheel patang off, though. Like, somehow we both are like, yes.
It's not what I was after. Not even a little bit.
So...
Thomas knows what I'm talking about, in case he may have figured it out.
Let's see.
And I can't work it in next week because I won't be here.
Uh-oh. That's so let's see here. Where will we be next week? Isn't that Waterdeep next week? Let's go over to the map.
Did we get a definitive end point of where this caravan is going?
No. Well, the caravan is heading north along the coastway, but north along the coastway, heading up towards the tradeway. But the problem is, the cultists aren't like, yeah, we're going here. Everybody's got different places they're going, and they don't want to talk to you. So I don't think anybody's weaseled out of one of the cultists how far north they're going. I'm not even sure anybody's tried yet.
Actually, I did try. You never got back to me on that.
I know what?
Yeah.
What? I would never miss a conversation.
I specifically, but you may have forgotten because it was last week where right after game where I messaged you and I said Talais is working her way around to the cultists, just kind of being like, oh yeah, she chats with everybody. Eventually she'll come to, I go to her and it's obvious that this is what I do. We never talked about it.
Okay, look, to be fair, if you said Talais was working her way through the cultists, there's a lot of ways I could take that. So...
You think she's a lot looser than she actually is, sir.
Are you slut-shaming her? Are you slut-shaming her?
Is she being slut-shamed by God?
I would never.
Yes.
I would never. I didn't get to... Oh. I can't use a slap joke. Alright, hang on. Where we go here? That, and that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, okay, I see where I got distracted.
I mean, it's not like we can't work on it this week because I can't attend next week, so...
Yes.
So it's not like the information would be absolutely necessary to happen, because if only Talais has it, I won't be here to share it.
I will get that. We will do some rolling and get that part researched, along with your adventures in Heartland of wherever we are.
We're in Ohio?
No, I meant you
That's
guys
the
are
Heartland.
in the Troll Claws, actually, where you guys are. So you're in the Heartland of the Troll Claws. On your way up to Dragonspear, and then away up to Dragonford, and then potentially to Waterdeep and lands beyond. And how far along do you guys actually get? Wow. You guys just keep going north. There's no end to this. Assuming our trio of adventurers survive, we will be picking back up right near Waterdeep. So you guys will have passed all the way up past Dragonspear, all the way up to Dragonford, and be on your way to Waterdeep, where all the finest nobles come from. And that's what pick up, and that's a good month's worth of travel. I'll get you the approximate exact number of days. And see what investigations you guys can wrangle, and that'll give Talais plenty of time to do her investigating without seeming a little too pointed in those investigations. Anything else that I'm forgetting about?
Just going back over the chat, I will say I'm very amused that it's Valandra, the one who never left Greenest, that actually recognized what these things were and warned everyone.
That was pretty awesome. Yes.
Very useful.
Especially because nature is not her forte.
Stay in school, kids.
Dawn made sure she could read, so.
Yep, she kept reading after Dawn left too. I'm pretty sure that's where she found out about Periton. She read it in a book.
That sounds legit. I can't argue with that.
You know, they probably read the same book, considering Dawn knew all the things. He just remembered more about them.
Did Dawn leave any hand-me-down books?
Probably. Like, you can't take all of them with him.
Here, I am done with this one. You can read this bestiary of dangerous things. That's actually the title. It's not a very good title, but it's a good reference book.
You know, I feel like that
Casey,
book,
can Valandra actually have that book?
100%. If
Yeah.
if you give me, okay, so Dawn, this one's on you. I need 10 things from you that are completely inappropriate for a normal person to read that you've scrawled in there.
That's amazing.
And it can be inappropriate in any way that you choose. Because I don't think Dawn's like boobies.
No.
I think Dawn's like, and then I split its sternum into the whatever.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would definitely be
10
anatomically
phrases.
strained.
Yes,
Okay.
10 things that were noted in that book. Okay, that would make Valandra's eyes go oh. So
Poison of this creature could be very useful.
So make those 10 notes, shoot that over to Valandra when you have a chance, and then if that is accomplished, you do have a bestiary of dangerous creatures.
That will definitely happen this week.
That would be so useful.
Reference materials acquired. All right. And time is passing. You've had about a 10-day since you set up. You'll have another 30 or so days available to you, assuming people survive. So any other investigations, crafting, etc. you wish to undertake, you certainly may. Noting that doing so in these carts would be considerably difficult, especially if you're feigning
Blindness.
on guard duty or driving a cart. But if you do have free time, which would generally be only passengers, if you didn't have a bum foot, you could do things.
Dawn would probably consistently being annoying people to read to him.
Look, as long as Slafe makes it back, that'll be a thing.
Now I'm just imagining Dawn annoying Valandra into reading to him, and everyone else is like, "No, don't talk to her." And then,
what's wrong? She sounds like such a sweet little girl.
That's because you can't see the Oni.
And everyone else is terrified they're about to witness a murder, and then she just reads to him. And then she just reads to him, but happens to read out of the book that she has, which is terrifying and inappropriate. And so once again, is the miss.
No, we're losing you.
Just being nice versus.
Oh, the headset did so well up till now.
It was right.
Oh no.
All right, so
So here's the question on the topic of impressions of certain people. Talise was, basically acting like a normal person passenger thing, and now she looks like a thunder fairy. That kind of did happen.
Such comments will be made. Now, of course, this was battle, so a lot of things did happen, and many people showed skills that they otherwise keep in reserve. But yes, you did Thunder Fairy, and then you also went herring off after a golden hind / heart. So we'll see how that one goes. It
occurred to me, like, in the middle of it, like, I've really blown my cover in some kind of fashion, or started rumors of my own.
No, because I sort of remember thunder booming being your thing while fighting the cultists, too. I don't know that you mixed it up a lot.
Yes, I didn't get Shatter until after Greenest, but yeah.
But the Thunder Wave and the Shatter, I believe you used. Well, I guess all those guys died, so they wouldn't.
Yeah, all those people died.
All those people died. Everybody died.
I didn't get to use Thunder until after we started chasing them out of Greenest. That was the first time I got to use my Thunder spells, because when we were in Greenest, everybody was on top of me, and I was going to hurt people, so I didn't use it.
Right.
So Thunder is new to the cultists that are still alive.
That's right.
So can we just say then that Waverly's complete failure to do anything successfully this session is just part of her really good disguise?
That's amazing in disguise.
It seems reasonable. They're like, is that mouse that killed all those? Oh no, I guess not.
That thing can't do nothing.
Is that even a mouse, folk? Somebody just put a field mouse in the back of the car?
It's a very large field mouse. That's all.
They grow 'em big around here.
Well, thank goodness Dust dipped herself in ink, because all of those high-flying shenanigans would have been recognized.
I mean, that's totally legit, because Waverly just made herself spotty. She is a spotty mouse folk right now.
That's right, this is spotty.
Black cat with, like, piercing green eyes. So Mists at Midnight is the name I think she's probably been using.
Mists at Midnight?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's
All
a
right.
nice name.
I think I am going to excuse myself at about this point, and I think the stream is winding down as well, because I believe the captain's reboots are about to pass out from exhaustion. So, if you excuse me, I will go ahead and wrangle up the angry kitties and figure out why they were so angry. And catch up with you guys throughout the week. If you come up with any questions, let me know. And thank y'all again for playing.
Bye.
Bye!
Oh, and for those of you who are doing the Friday game, if I don't get a chance to say it, have a lot of fun. I will hopefully be able to eavesdrop some more and, tease you guys, but maybe not. So bye!
Bye!
Bye! I'd say bye, but then I can't find where the button is to disconnect. There it is!